Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. We're in East Vinland. Guys, we just entered February, so we're getting ready to go into the springtime. We've done quite a bit during the winter months. We got our old concrete bunker taken out, and we actually expanded the one that we have, so we're getting prepped for all the whole crop silage that we're going to be getting. So we got that done. We also added another bunker over here so that we can separate. You can see where the winter months were good for the poop. So we put the poop in this one and then some silage in this one. I actually bought that silage. And the cows are doing good. They are probably a month away from multiplying or producing another calf, whatever you want to say. But yeah, they're getting ready to do that again. So I don't know if we'll get 80 out of that or 40. If we get 80, that would put us up to like 240 cows. Right now we have 160. But yeah, everything else is the same as it was. I don't think we took a bunch of product out of the greenhouses and put it here. We took a bunch of potatoes and put them over there. And I sold a bunch of our manure since we're not using it and just kept selling it and selling it. Plus we had a bunch of milk. But that allowed us to buy this property over here. And so we have this property now that's right here and this property here. So this property here, we paid for it. I'll even show you. We paid for, let's see, land sell, land purchase, 770. Out of that 770, I actually rebated myself 230. So that should be down here. Well, it's going to be part of this miscellaneous. The rest of this comes from the harvest income, so we get a little bonus, you know, from the harvest income. But 230 of this is a rebate because I think I told you this before. This property was valued when the buildings were here. So if I go in and I look at what the cost of the buildings are and reduce that from the cost, they're $230,000 for the buildings. So that's what. Oh, we found a toy. Awesome. Man, it's such a weird place to put it. It's like randomly right on there on the road. But anyways, so we have this property here, and we bought the property that goes against the power lines down there. If we go back to this, you'll see. So we own these two. My goal is to get this one still, which is 240, and that one's 570. We do have probably enough money right there to get that. I have a sell point that we've installed here across from our facilities. I'm actually going to use this little area here. We might end up putting another silo here or a manufacturing area right here, and then everything around this, including all that back there, once we buy that, and then all that there, those trees will come out. This is all going to be grass. It's going to be part of that field over there. So what I'm doing now is, since we got all of the trees out, I cut all the trees down. We do have two separate types of grass here, but I want to get this hedge line removed right here. This goes all the way down between the two properties, so I want to get that removed. Our grass is at stage 2 of 3, so it's almost ready to cut. And then our barley over here is at stage 2 of 6. Now when it gets to 5 of 6, that's when we're going to take it. We're going to actually forage it, cut it. We're not going to wait till it's fully developed. So I am going to, we're going to set this, let's see, let's get a little bit closer, like to about right here. We're going to drop this down, and we're going to start removing all the hedge lines. And I'm going to start getting this field prepped. Now, I'm not going to go too close to the edge. I guess it doesn't matter because it's grass, right? But I'm not going to go too close to the edge as I'm actually going really close to the edge. I don't know where these properties end, though. That's the only problem. So let's go on our little map here and see. So this is kind of got, you can see where the buildings used to be. This has got a weird area here. I'm just going to go ahead and buy this one. That way we can follow that line back. Let's just go ahead and buy this. And then we'll wait on this one. And then we can cut through those trees. I mean, we still have 588. That would put us down to 30 grand. I just don't think I'm ready for the 30 grand yet. I don't think we have enough to get through the next couple months if I take us down to 30 grand, because I got a lot of stuff I need to buy. The good thing is we have more than enough solid fertilizer. That's what I'm going to be selling, a little bit of that. We have all the lime that we need. We have a little bit. We probably have enough seed to get us through this growing season. I'm pretty sure we will. I mean, the only thing we have to really replant is the barley. I'm not quite sure what we're going to plant that as. Let's see. Yeah, we want to like turn right here. And then, yeah, so we have all our supplies, I think, that we need. It's going to be the potential that I'm going to still need to buy the silage for the fermenter over there, only because we're not going to have our silage. You know what? Is this barley? It's wheat. I'm going to go ahead and crop that. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the ground. But yeah, we're going to have, oh, there's rocks. Daggone it. I'm still going to need to buy stuff for the fermenter because we're just going to have the silage available that close to when we need it. So I'm going to do this all around, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. I'm going to have to de-rock all this. I don't think we're going to plant. We might go ahead and plant some grass on this, but I'm going to go ahead and do all this, and then I'll bring you guys back, and then we're going to hopefully be ready for the springtime, and then that's when we can start with the big stuff. And then I'm really wanting to go ahead and invest in pigs, and maybe look into some other manufacturing that we can get into, since we no longer are with Samuel. And it'd just be nice to have some other ways of getting income during the months, and we can utilize some of the things that we're producing, like milk. And yeah, I think that'd be great. So I'll do this. I'll bring you guys back, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got that entire section of field done, and as you could see, we actually went ahead and bought that $500 and some $1,000 lot. And I did that because we're going to have some more income coming in here, so I'm not worried about it. Once our BGA kicks in overnight, we should be good. So I am going to take all this lime over there now, and we're going to go ahead and lime this field. We need to go in and purchase our field data though, so let's go in here. This is going to cost some money though, unfortunately. So that's $3 grand. That's $2 grand. Purchase $3 grand, and that's going to be that much. Oh, I didn't know that lot actually went inside the trees. We might cut those trees down. Yeah, we might actually cut those trees down. So we're going to go ahead and go over here and lime this and get it pre-limed, and once it's limed, we'll go ahead and get it fertilized as well. And then we're just about done with February. Once March hits, we can actually plant the grass and get that all settled. So I'm going to go ahead and fertilize, or lime and fertilize this. We'll advance it a month, and we'll bring you back, and we'll talk about what we're going to do this season. All right, guys, since it's getting so late at night, I think we'll just go ahead and talk about what we're going to do now. The next month will be March, so we'll be able to plant this new field of grass. Now, I'm just fertilizing it now. I went ahead and got rid of the John Deere bucket attachment for our spreader, the large one, only because it's very unstable. It likes to roll. So we're just going to use this from now on. It does have a wider swath, but it's not as fast, but that's okay. We don't need to go extremely fast when doing this. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll get this all, it's already limed. We'll get it fertilized. It'll be prepped for March. So what we'll have then is this gigantic mega field of grass, and then we'll have our gigantic mega field of barley, which will be, I think we're about 2 days away from being able to actually forage that. Now we can forage it up until the last day, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll get the grass cut. Now, as far as what we're going to do with the grass, I'm not quite sure yet, because I don't need to this is not reading here. All right, let's turn this off. Yeah, it didn't pick up the reading here. I don't know why. Let's see if we can go back and get this reset. So anyways, so I don't need the hay. So I'm thinking that we might just cut the grass. I need to see what we're going to need as far as food for pigs, because I think what's the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prep for the expansion of our farm to go into pigs. Now, the only problem with pigs is that they poop a lot as well, and I'm already way overburdened by the manure that we have currently. So we'll have to figure out a solution for that. I mean, we could just keep storing it and then selling it. I can use it to make the fertilizer, which is fine, and we could just use the fertilizer as an income source. But yeah, we'll think about that. And then, you know, once we get the pigs started, we'll have their food. We might have to get a couple more greenhouses going just for some of their food, and I think we'll be good. Now, I don't know what sheep eat. Sheep would be another great one to do, since we do have a ton of grass. I do know they eat a lot of grass. We could do sheep again like we did over in Middleburg. That was an extremely profitable stream of income, and they're pretty easy to take care of, actually. So we got a couple options, but pigs is what I'm basically focused on right now, and I think that's what we're going to gear ourselves up for. But we need to get just the infrastructure, the crop infrastructure in, just to make sure we have enough food for all the animals, cows and pigs and whatever else we do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the spring.